a lot of people used to come see us. They wanted Burkina to become an Islamic state. Terrorism would end, that's for sure. We would have peace, but we would be a rear base, a cancer in the middle of West Africa to destabilize the others. Me, I don't operate like that. You can't manipulate me like that. And when you demonstrate that you refuse to be manipulated, you become an enemy. There are things that I will still keep to myself. But if I have to reveal them one day, I will. But I'm saying this so that those who manipulate people who don't think too much here, pay attention. Otherwise, we can go all the way and address the issue. Our country is our country, and we are here fighting for our country. No one loves our country more than we do ourselves. There are a lot of events. I was just talking about production and all that a moment ago. There are people who tend to make comments that undermine social cohesion and so on. And as I said, when this law was passed, it was us, the Muslims, who were the first to complain. Why aren't the others complaining? Why? But have we ever sat down and asked ourselves why? I think that if you want to attract someone to your religion, it's your behavior that matters, right? You can make someone feel sorry for you, but that's not the same thing. You can't force someone. Everyone is a creature of God. And if you think you are truly religious, you must love God's other creatures. Because you haven't given life to anyone. You can't create a human being. It is God who created all of us. You don't have the ability to create a human being, and yet you want to kill someone just because they don't follow you in your life. Why? But ask yourself the right questions. Are we cursed? However, if you take a look at the history of Christianity, many people in Europe are Christians and all that. In 2026 nowadays, do you hear about anyone wanting to kill their brother just because of a discussion like this? It's because of religion. He doesn't like his brother. He wants to kill his brother. Have you heard about that anywhere? Go to Saudi Arabia, which is the very cradle of Islam. Today in Saudi Arabia, do people fight? Do they want to kill each other because someone else isn't Muslim? But why is it that we, as black people, are so quickly ready to hate our own brothers and even ready to kill them just because he is different from us? It's gotten to the point where it's serious. Why are you ready to kill him when you're not even capable of giving life?
Pay attention to this area, this area.
And you know very well that God forbids you from killing him. True Muslims, when a mosquito bites them, aren't even allowed to kill it. They have to catch it and cut off one of its wings. That's what is said. So stop it.
But the Muslim Association in Nigeria did not understand this. I don't know whether they have different Quran in Nigeria. He is saying that true Muslims, even if mosquito bites you, you don't need to kill it. You have to catch the mosquito and cut off the wings of the mosquito. Can you imagine? And that is in the Quran, forbidding them from killing. But in Nigeria, they are using different Quran.
Instead of getting all worked up, yes, it's true that you are fighting against Islam. If that's what it is, if that's your version of Islam, then we will fight against that. That's not what it's supposed to be about. They say it's a religion of peace, but you extremists, you need to get a grip. If you don't get a grip, in any case, the fight has already begun. It's extremism that has led to terrorism. You say, no, the other person must be killed. Why? No, please, take it easy. Take it easy. There are even people like that. Anything someone does, they say, oh no, that's for the kafirs, that's kafir. Morale, as if you created what exactly? I'm saying it because it's true. We had some people suspended. Suspended from what? From preaching. That's right. We have suspended some people from preaching, haven't we? And it will continue. If people keep it up, it will continue. We will suspend them from preaching. If someone just goes out randomly, and once again I want to commend all those courageous, dignified, and patriotic imams who continue to preach the good word and awaken people's consciences. We see many of them, and we congratulate them, we encourage them. But as for the extremists, we will fight them. If you think you can live in the 7th century, then go. Find a bush, sit there and live. Since normally everything is haram, the water from Olea, the pipes, and what about that? It's a cafe that made it. That apple there, it's a cafe who made it. That light there, it's a cafe who made it. Even the microphone in you're speaking, it's a kafir who made it. You can't even understand that. And he goes out, he has a big vehicle, he drives, it's a kafir who made it. The plane you take to go over there, it's a kafir who made it. Anyway, let me get to the point. It's so you understand that this is the way imperialism wants to get through, to destroy us. And this is only the beginning. I insist on this because it's only the beginning. What's coming is even more serious. Yes, brace yourselves. We immediately talked about scholarships, about student pupils and all that. The Minister of Higher Education did very well to explain things clearly. People couldn't manipulate the situation. But let me tell you something. As I speak, we have more than 1,000 young Burkinabés. We are currently registering them in certain Arab countries. They are learning something there. According to the latest statistics, I counted 800 and some. I looked at the report. No one is aware of their departure. No one knows what they are doing. The embassies over there are not aware of them. And do you know what they are learning? Sharia, Islamic laws, and Islamic jurisdiction. None of those 800 and some people whose list I was shown last time has a single profession. Not a single one. They are coming to enforce Sharia or the WISIS. Do you see why it's important to control these two types? That's why I say this. The important phase is ahead of us. These people, I want to bring them back. Whoever doesn't come back is no longer Burkinabe, but we need to change. If we, that is, you imams here, cannot teach our youth about Islam, then it should be left alone. It's not about you. And I believe you can do it. And we ourselves will take these funds into account. Whether it's young Catholics, young Protestants, we ourselves will find a way, the traditionalists, we will finance everything related to religion ourselves. We need to note this, we will find a budget for it. Because many people are drawn to this just because of the money, nothing but the money. They receive the funding, they do what they have to do, we send the children out, they leave to learn Sharia, they come back and they want to apply Sharia. They spend 5 years, 7 years in indoctrination. And that's how it is, he comes back, he's like that, he says the other one found it halal. That's how it is. And in the end, the result is, we'll be there among ourselves, we've been led to kill each other. And when they keep on looting, it's because they have to loot. Never, I don't want to allow that. So, those people who were there, I heard people saying, no, oh no, they supported me. What is that? If you supported me because of that, then don't support me anymore. That needs to be clear. But we have a goal, and we will reach that goal. All the humans that God created, we have a duty to love them. That's why when I sleep, I think about the unknown child. The child I don't know, who is in the farthest corner of Burkina, are all the children in Burkina sleeping? If they're not sleeping, then I can't get any sleep myself. Do all the children in Burkina at least have a meal to eat? If they don't have anything to eat, then I can't find any rest. And I will make sacrifices for that. So I will not let anyone come and divert us from our path. Never. And we need to become aware, I'm talking about Africans in general, about black people, about our history, about our current situation, because slavery is not over. People are still continuing slavery. You might not actually know this, but even today, in the year 2026, black people are unfortunately still being captured and held against their will. So they don't consider you as human beings. They see you as animals or things, but why us? Should we behave like animals as well? No, I refuse that. We need to give a strong response to these people now. Imperialism has no color. It's everywhere.